Hit us with the cross slash.
E-slash. Pew, 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 pew. Go. I just killed you, Sephiroth.
I'm glad that Tyler's the one with the big sword. Otherwise, I don't think any of us would be able to lift it. So
look how big it is. It's like,
look, this guy's no materia.
Please, I'm going to use my limit break.
You gotta do the slash. You gotta hit the cross slash or whatever.
Just limit break on your computer. It'll be fine.
That's the battle theme.
Oh.
I can't do his like level up thing. That's me when I lose.
That's Final Fantasy music?
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've heard it somewhere else, but I don't know where.
Probably a reference to Final Fantasy.
Wait,
no. To Kingdom Hearts?
No, it's Dragon Quest. It's Dragon Quest. Or is it Final Fantasy? I don't.
Isn't that?
It is
Final Fantasy.
It's Final Fantasy.
It's Final Fantasy.
Isn't it Legend of Zelda?
No.
It's all of the above.
They actually are all the same game in Smash, so.
Kaya's like, what are you doing?
That's me.
All right, so do we want to get us started here?
Do you want to introduce your commander with the sword or no?
My commander this week is my half-ass cosplay, Cloud, Midgar Mercenary. When he enters, search your library for an equipment card, possibly the Buster Blade. It's definitely going to be Buster Blade. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. As long as Cloud is equipped, I'll duck down for you viewers at home. As long as Cloud is equipped, if an ability of Cloud or an equipment attached to it triggers, it triggers an additional time. So I'm going to be busting with my blade. That's my deck. Lots of equipment.
The scene?
Don't you mean the Sephiroth? Hey guys, today I'm pulling out Sephiroth, hoping to, save the world and traumatize the two Clouds here. Today I'm playing Sephiroth Fable Soldier. I'm going to hopefully get some emblems, sacrifice some creatures, hopefully an Aerith here and there, and let's see where we go.
Legolas, it's your turn.
To Sephiroth. Legolas here, playing Sephiroth. I want to put my cells inside of everything and make them 7/5s. And then maybe bring back Sephiroth. So I am playing Sephiroth Fallen Hero. Whenever Sephiroth attacks, you may put a cell counter on target creature until end of turn. Each modified creature I control has base power and toughness 7/5. In the reunion, I can pay 3, sack a modified creature, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So I just want to modify and perfect and kill Clouds. That's accurate, right? Lore people?
He wants to do more than just kill Cloud.
You want to save the world. We're actually saving the planet.
True. Let me do the thing that he said in the games that I've definitely played. Yes. All right, other Cloud. What are you dropping on us?
I'm Cloud X Soldier. So I guess it's in all caps. Is that a group of people?
You got a dishonorable discharge.
You have to yell it.
It was a boy band?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm an X Soldier. And I have haste. And I attach things when I come in. And then whenever I attack, if I draw a card for each equipped attacking creature, and then if I have 7 or more power, I create 2 treasure tokens. But
interesting. We have the future, the past, the present, all here together for one final battle.
Well, start us off.
All right. It's gonna, clear my hair. All right. I'll start us off. I will draw. Whoop.
Whoop.
I will play a swamp as my land for turn, and I will pass.
Ooh. Plains pass.
Draw this card. I am going to start off with Minas Tirith. Enters tap. Since I don't have a legend, I can pay 1 and a white, draw a card, activate only if I attacked with 2 or more creatures. And I will say go.
Well, you're not going to beat the Legolas allegation now.
You know,
To the Lord of the Rings.
it was a real good first draw. It was just instead I'm gonna be Lord of the Rings.
I'll play a command tower, and I will pass.
Sweet. I'll untap. I'll draw. Oh, yeah. I'll play another swamp. I will tap 2. I will special summon Bitter Blossom. At the beginning of your upkeep, I lose 1 life and create a 1/1 black fairy rogue creature token with flying. And I will pass.
That's
He's
really
doing
fun.
it. He's killing himself.
Planes. I'll tap 2. Where did this come from? Oops. It came from the top of my library. 2. I'll cast my commander. Cloud. Midgard Mercenary. Would anybody like to interact?
I would like to know what it does.
I already explained it at the beginning of the video. When it ETB, search for an equipment, reveal it, put it in my hand, and then it doubles equipment triggers that are attached to it.
Do it.
Youch.
Good by me.
I will search for the one, the only, duel. Flame of the West, not even doing the Buster Blade.
Roll that.
Wow.
Who
Just like I
invited
called
you?
in the
It's
intro.
in
Wow.
hand. It's in hand.
I got you.
What
Is
is
it?
this? Lord of the Rings?
That's
We are
our
never
Lord of the
beating the
Rings episode.
Legolas allegations.
And then I'll go to discard. I'll discard a Flames.
So I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. Well, well, well. I will play a Windswept Heath. I will then play the Soul Ring that I just top decked. And I'm gonna fetch Shock for a Sacredest of Foundries. And we will play Vincent. Vengeful Atoner. It's a 3/3 with Menace. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on Vincent. And Chaos. When he deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent if Vincent's power is 7 or greater.
Wow, that's a
With
good one.
that, I will pass the turn.
I will untap. Upkeep drop. Awkward. I will play a mountain. I will tap 2 for a Farseek. I'll go get a Surveil Land and pass.
Perfect. I'll untap. At the beginning of my upkeep, I will lose a life, going down to 39 to make a fairy rogue. Now I will draw. All right. Well, you know how like Sephiroth is like the good guy, the hero of the story. I'll just start off by playing Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. All our lands are
Yes,
swamps.
my Mardu is perfect.
Okay.
You're so welcome. All right. I'll tap 3. I will play Phyrexian Arena. At the beginning of your upkeep, I draw a card and lose a life. I'm actually playing mono black enchantments. So
Mono Black
Yep.
Enchantress, nice.
Enchantress, perfect. And I'll pass the turn.
I'm surveilling a command beacon.
Man.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that pans out.
And then I'll
Just wait till I
cast my
play this
tutor
Granite
for
Magistrate.
Andural, Flame of the West. Equipped creature gets +3/+1, and when it attacks, create 2 tapped 1/1 white spirit tokens with flying. And if the creature is legendary, instead create 2 of those tokens that are tapped and attacking. And I'll pass.
I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a basic plains, and I am gonna summon my boss monster. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Aether Spark, well-known Final Fantasy character.
In this deck too.
Yeah,
It will
I was
start at
expecting to see
4.
that from Cloud.
I will uptick it to put it onto. I'll read what it does. As long as the Aether Spark is attached to a creature, the Aether Spark can't be attacked and has whenever equipped creature deals combat damage during your turn, put that many loyalty counters on the Aether Spark. +1 is attached up to one target creature you control, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. -5 is draw 2 cards, -10 add 10 mana of any one color, and it starts at 4. So I will uptick it to 5, attach it to Vincent, and give him a 1/1 counter. And then I am afraid of the mono black player, so I'm gonna swing in over at my good friend. Actually, no, I need to keep it thematic. I'm gonna swing in at Cloud Midgar Mercenary,
What?
aka Tyler.
Sephiroth's always fighting with himself. Are
No,
you
no, no, no,
kidding
no,
me?
no. That's Cloud. He's
He
always
doesn't know
fighting
who
with
he
Yeah,
truly is. Cloud is
I thought
resolute.
I'm pretty sure Cloud doesn't know who he is. Did he
Cloud
think he
doesn't know
was
what's
Zach
going
for
on.
half the game?
Sephiroth doesn't either.
Listen,
Shut
I
up.
watched
Shut up.
like a 15-minute video on the internet. I know everything there is to know about this game, whichever
How much
one
do I
they're in.
take?
Even better.
You're gonna take 4, and then I'm gonna stack the triggers so that I will put the counter onto, or it doesn't matter actually because this is just gonna go to 9. So I'm gonna go to 9 on the Aether Spark, and then Vincent will get his +1 counter. And then I will pass the turn.
I am on tap. Upkeep and drop. This is the shittest draws I've ever had. I will probably let everyone know what I draw later when it becomes less important. But
Perfect.
I'll do
You
sacred.
mean in our post-game wrap-up?
Yeah. Unless I
That's
play them,
specific.
in which course I will tell you which happens. I'll shock this in to go to 38. I'll tap 2 for my friend SRAM. SRAM says that whenever I cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. It's a 2/2. Then I'll tap 2 to cast Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic says that whenever it ETBs, I search for an equipment card, put it into my hand. I can pay 2, tap it to put an equipment card from my hand onto the battlefield.
So much tutoring today.
Ooh.
Yeah. I will go tutor. Candidly, don't
Would've thought.
have like a really great equipment to go get, but
The Buster Sword.
no.
Go do that.
I'll
Sword of
just
Hearth
get
and Home, Sword of Peace and Famine.
I don't have any of those. I'm gonna get Skull Clip. And I'll just pass since I can't cast it.
Sure. All right, upkeep. I will make a fairy, and I will lose life from Frex Arena down to 37. So I'll draw a card. My turn. All right, I'll play a swamp as my life return.
Is that Swamp
Oh.
Swamp?
Say swamp, correct. I'll tap 4. I will summon my boss monster. Solemn Simulacrum. When it enters library, I may search for a basic land, put on battlefield tapped. Then when it dies, I can draw a card. Blemo.
The worst
I'll get another
possible outcome.
swamp.
To the window? To the wall?
Perfect. All right. And now I will pass.
Boom. Oh, another plane's off the top, which I don't want anymore. I'll pay 2. I'll equip Cloud, Midgar Mercenary, with that sword that I mentioned. I'll then move to combat. Damn! Sephiroth.
Don't make me make you regret this, Tyler.
5 on the ground. I have an attack trigger, which is going to trigger twice. I'm going to make 4 Flying Ghost. 2 twice. That are coming in, tapped and attacking at... We'll go Peyton.
Yeah.
No blocks.
Cloud on cloud balance.
Okay.
They're 1/1s.
Those are 1/1s, yes, but Cloud was a 5/2.
Yep, I am taking 5, and I am at 32.
Sweet. I'm then going to tap 2. I'll cast a Umezawa's Jite. Whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage, put 2 charge counters on the Jite, and I can remove a counter and choose one. Either equipped creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn, or target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn, or gain 2 life. Versatility, and I'll pass.
I will untap. I will upkeep. I will draw. Let's see.
When are they going to unban GT?
Honestly, I think GT would be like perfectly fine. I don't think Hammer or Stoneforge or Stoneblade are very good in Modern. They should definitely just unban them. I am going to start off though by minusing the Aether Spark to draw 2 cards. 1, 2.
Well,
Good heavens. I will play an Ancient Den. I'm tapped for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play Uncivil Unrest. Non-token creatures you control have Riot. If a creature with a 1/1 counter on it would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead.
that seems really good.
I am going to move to combat. My good buddy Cloud, Midgar Tyler,
Take 12.
would like to attack you for 10.
Oh, it's 10? I thought he was
No, he's a 3/3 with 2 1/1 counters.
okay.
So I'll do 10 to you. Aether Spark will go up to 14 loyalty.
Sounds like we gotta take care of that.
He's going to get a 1/1 counter. I will say go after that.
Yeah, I'm aligned. Okay.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Is Vincent the villain all along?
2, 3. I'll cast Danitha. First strike, vigilance,
Very
lifelink,
well
aura,
done.
and equipment spells cost 1 less to cast. I will cast for free my Skull Clamp.
Free
Cast.
spells too.
I will draw a card off Stram. I will play a Windswept Heath as my land for turn. I will crack it, going down. And then I will cast Tyler's boss monster, Cloud.
No. No.
So this one, as we know, tutors for an equipment and does doubling of things, but honestly, probably not a good card in this deck, so I'll just go tutor for an equipment. Preferably one I can cast for free, but I don't know if I have any more of those left.
Maybe Shadow Sphere
Oh yeah, you're right. Or
or Colossus Hammer.
you're right. I'll get Colossus Hammer because Missy said it.
Ooh.
Damn, this is a bad day to be Sephiroth and or Cloud over there.
And let's stand up, let's dogpile him. Cross slash. I go one side, instant maneuver, let's go.
I'll just, after I finish shuffling, I will cast the Colossus Hammer for free, which will draw me another card off Stram.
Sure.
So I will resolve that and then drawing my card. Wow. I drew Tyler's boss equipment. I will. So many things. I guess just because I can, I will full send my little homies at Dan. So you'll have Srams a 2/2, Stoneforge as a 1, and Danitha as a 2.
I am down to 27 life points.
I'll gain 2 off Danitha. That's all I have, so I'll pass.
Okay. I will untap Bitter Blossom trigger, Phyrexian Reno trigger. I'll lose 2. Create another rogue. Now I'll draw a card. I will now draw for turn. Alright. I will play a swamp as my land for turn. Alright, someone cue the boss music.
Ba, ba, da, da, da.
I am Sephiroth. I am
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
Okay. I'm going to summon my commander, Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. Whenever Sephiroth enters or attacks, I may sacrifice another creature. If I do, draw a card. And then whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. If this is the 4th time this ability is resolved, you'll transform. What are the odds that'll happen?
None. I mean, you only have like 7 creatures.
Correct. All right, Sephiroth, I will eat the summoning sick birdie bird and or rogue. I will draw a card. Sephiroth will trigger. I will drain my good friend
Tyler,
Legolas. Oh,
Cloud.
yeah.
Oh,
Cloud. Well, which one? I don't
Legolas.
know. I don't know which one. What? It's so confusing. Anyways, I'll drain you for 1, my friend.
I will take it down to 26.
Excellent. All right. I will pay 2. I will summon a Cursed Marauder. When
We
this
saw it
enters the
coming.
battlefield, each player sacrifices a non-token creature.
Goodbye, Cloud.
I have no responses.
I'll sacrifice Sad Robot. I'll draw 2. Or draw 1, sorry. Okay. 4 things died. So I will drain each of you for 1. I think I have 1 more trigger, so I'll just ping it for 1 more. That'll transform Sephiroth, the Fabled Soldier, into Sephiroth, One-Winged Angel. I messed up the introduction. Flying, when this creature transforms into Sephiroth, One-Winged Angel, I gain emblem. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. And then whenever Sephiroth attacks, I may sacrifice any number of other creatures. If I do, draw that many cards. Blammo. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Not my Vincent.
We're gonna make it easy. I'll tap 5 for a Stone Hewer Giant. Vigilance, and then I can pay 1 and a white, search the library for an equipment card, put it into play, attach it to a creature I control, then shuffle. I will pass.
I'm going to untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a basic plains as my land for the turn. Let's see. I am going to add 10 red mana to my mana pool.
Yeah.
Let's get a
Tyler, you had the creatures that could have attacked it?
Yeah, I guess we all did.
Oh yeah, true.
I didn't because it was
okay, don't
it
worry
was
about
attached
yeah,
to
yeah,
a
yeah.
it was attached to a creature when I did it, but
I'm at the royal we. Me and Tyler.
I just forgot.
Let's see. I'm at 10 spark. I'm going to use 2 of it and 1 white to play lightning. Army of 1. First strike, trample, lifelink. When lightning deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double that damage instead. I am going to have lightning enter with haste. Then I will spend 4 down to 4, plus another white, to cast Sephiroth, Fallen Hero. When Sephiroth attacks, you may put a cell counter on target creature. Until end of turn, each modified creature you control has base power and toughness 7/5. And if I need to do the reunion, I'll do the reunion. And then I'll spend 4 and 2 colorless to cast Full Throttle. After this main phase, there are 2 additional combat phases. At the beginning of each combat this turn, untap all creatures that attacked this turn. Which I don't think works exactly how I want, but...
you're giving Sephiroth haste, I imagine, from...
Yes, yep,
Okay.
I'm going to give everything haste. And then we'll spend... 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cast Micaeus the Lunarch for X's 2. Enters the battlefield with X1/1 counters on it. I can tap it to put a 1/1 counter on Micaeus, or I can tap to remove a counter to put a 1/1 counter on each other creature I control. I'm going to have him enter with haste as well. I am going to activate him now, remove a counter to put a +1/+1 counter on each of my creatures. This turn would have been so much nuttier with Vincent Nassim, but you just had to ruin the fun.
I think we might be dead either way. If I'm
Probably,
being
but
honest,
we'll see what
candidly.
happens. So I've got 3 combats. I will move to my first combat. We're going to swing Lightning and Sephiroth over at... I mean, you've got,
He knows what to do.
a 5, a 3, a 1, and a 1. Tyler, what's your Stone Hewer?
4/4, and I have 4 1/1s with flying.
4 1/1s with flying.
I'm sorry. It's actually a 1/1. I didn't realize the bird was a 2/2. My apologies.
So you just those are all from your
Yeah, Bitter
Blossom,
Blossom.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have 1, 6, 7. I have 8 total toughness.
8 total toughness. So we're gonna send. I'm gonna send Lightning at Nassim, and I'm gonna send Sephiroth at Tyler.
They have trample.
It does not have trample.
How big is it?
It is an 8/6. that deals double damage because it's got Uncivil Unrest.
I'll chum with 1.
And then Nassim, you've got a 8/6 first strike lifelink trample.
Yeah.
That deals double damage.
Okay. Yeah. I think just for the table, I don't think it really matters. I'll block with everything.
Okay. So first strike damage, I will kill all your stuff and gain 16.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Sephiroth triggers. I'll drain you for 4.
You really showed me.
All right, Cloud,
I
save
will
us,
move
please.
to my
Hit
second.
it with the Omni
combat.
Slash.
It's not me.
Please.
I am going to, on second combat, lightning at Tyler, Sephiroth at Nassim.
Big
So
again.
lightning is an 8/6 with first strike lifelink trample.
Not enough. So if I can't stop him from dealing combat damage to me no matter what, because he's gonna at least get 1 through. So it doubles on the damage.
It doubles on the damage.
So the second strike will be doubled to.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so like next combat, it will be doubled.
Oh, next combat.
Yeah, I have one more combat after this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be
was my second.
taking. I'll be taking quadruple damage if lightning connects.
No, you'll be taking So it's only the player it dealt damage to.
Oh,
So to a
Oh.
player. So you will not take the damage, the double the damage.
Just me.
But Tyler will be taking double damage.
I'll trump with. Are both of them coming at me, Sephiroth and Lightning?
No, Sephiroth's going to Nassim.
All right, I'll jump with 2 of the blockers, I guess. And then I'll take 6 plus what, 8, right?
So you'll
It's
take
14.
well, it doubles whatever damage is dealt over. So you blocked with 2. So you're gonna take 12.
I'll
And
take
I will
14,
gain
Commander.
16. Nope, you don't take additional because you only got.
Oh yes. No, isn't it doubled
it's-
from the riot thing?
Oh yeah. That's what it is. It's doubled from the riot. So yeah, you'll
Yeah.
take 16, Commander.
Yep. All right, put me down 27. You lost 2 things, Tyler.
Oh, yep.
Okay. I'll drain Dan again for 2, and I'll gain 2.
And then Tyler is going to be taking double damage. I'll move to my third combat. We will do the same attacks. So I've been putting Genova cells on my stuff, but I guess it's not super important.
I died.
So yeah, so Tyler, you'll take 32, or you'll take 32. Nassim, you'll take lethal commander.
Yeah, I'll take another 16, Commander.
Good luck, Peyton.
I know.
I will never be a memory.
May Mako bless your soul.
I will execute 2 of my opponents. And then
That's one of my favorite Final Fantasy quotes.
I will just pass the turn.
I will untap. I'll keep. Draw.
You're told the sword's in remembrance, Tyler.
Oh, damn, that
It's in the
sucks.
other room and it's 50 pounds.
I could have gotten there,
I'm good.
but I didn't.
Dan, how much loyalty did the Aether Spark have at the start of your turn?
At 4
It
now.
had 14, so it's down to 4. So I can't do that again. My nut
Okay.
has been busted.
No, so I think even if Tyler and I both swung at it, it's sort of -10. So
Tyler
No,
had
'cause
4
you-
1-1s.
No, we would have gotten it.
Tyler had you. It would have been it would have been at 9
We would have gotten it.
no.
if you guys had swung.
Did you have 3? I thought you had 2.
Tyler had
creatures.
4.
Tyler had.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. I could have top decked the win, unless Stan has an answer, which he might. But do you have any untap mana?
No, I'm tapped out.
Oh damn. Yeah, if I had double strike, I think I just had it. But oh well. I'll cast Cloud.
Terrifying.
Well, just because if I can,
Hammer?
there's a cloud.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
card that gives Cloud double strike, or
True.
a creature that gives modified creatures double strike. So if I had done that, then so I cast Cloud. When it enters, attach up to 1 target equipment. I'll choose the Colossus Hammer.
Yep.
He'll get +10/+10 lose flying, so he's a 14/14. So if I had double strike, I could have just. But alas, I did not top deck it. Plus, I don't think I can cast it and Cloud at the same time. But anyway, I will go to combat.
Yeah.
I'll swing Cloud. and SRAM and Danitha. On attack, I'll draw one card, because I have one attacking creature that's modified. And then you can take 14.
So
Did you
yep,
make
so
it two
I'll take
treasures?
14 commander,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
two from
also...
two from SRAM and two from Danitha, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll go up to you'll heal up.
Nope. Oh,
No,
just,
I
yeah,
don't.
I'll heal up 2.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
because Danitha has the life link.
Yep. Second main. I'll play an Arid Mesa. Or I guess I'll crack it. It doesn't matter.
I don't think that part matters either.
I know. But just in case it randomly dies, I don't know.
I mean, we are dealing with like double damage, right?
Oh,
So maybe
yeah.
one life would be the difference between lethal and not.
Take
Public
away.
health message to all the viewers: wear sunscreen. There's a heat wave going on. I got sun poisoning. Don't do what I did.
I got
There's no
stroked by the sun too hard.
There's no sun where I live. You know,
In your basement?
Shinra stole the sun from us. That's why Sephiroth
Ah.
has to heal the planet.
That's
For
why
the
he's
good
a
guys.
pasty white guy with pasty white hair.
Correct. Sephiroth's never been in the sun, except for that one time where he dropped the meteor, allegedly.
It's all hearsay.
Yeah, it's a slander.
Slander on my boy's name.
Yeah, freaking ancients, dude. Who do they think they are?
Okay, I guess I'll just use all my mana to cast Vincent.
Nice.
Oh snap! We're so back.
It's a
Barely.
flashback.
Yeah, that was like why I was like it was awkward because I drew Cloud and then I drew Vincent and I was like I'm just gonna be playing basically every time Tyler or Dan cast something I'm gonna be casting it, so it's gonna be
Just
kind of a
copying it.
yeah it was gonna kind of be a boring board state, so I decided. Oh, luckily I had
Look
other
at me.
stuff.
Only original player here.
Right.
True.
We know what
run any
Vincent
of your
does.
cards in my
Vincent
deck.
does +1/+1 counters and damage if I have him power 7 or greater, but I'll pass.
Cool.
I would
Nice.
hum a
Untap.
copyrighted song here, but
Yep,
I
keep
won't for the sake of
draw.
DMCA. This is
I
the
don't
final
think they
countdown, though.
care. I don't think that Mr. DMCA cares.
I think it's all
Well-
automated, dude. I've had videos claimed before in the past for my like
Crazy.
30 subs. So,
Hey, look, Clinton got his taken down by Fox Dude.
I like your cloud, and I'm gonna raise you a cloud. I
Everyone's
would
playing
like to go
Cloud.
tutor for an equipment.
wow, what is this? Everyone's
This
played
should
the
be
same deck
allowed.
today.
This should be allowed.
All right, Tyler.
Uh,
If you played Rebirth, you know this is the Sephiroth that works with Cloud, or Zach, I guess.
Rebirth
I
sucks.
am gonna give
I would never.
Cloud haste.
Are you gonna get the Buster Sword?
You know, I have it in the deck, and it's possibly one of the best ones I can get. Let's see.
I mean, I think with the 3 Cloud decks, someone should play the Buster Sword.
I have
You
it
know-
in hand, but it doesn't do anything. It sucks.
You should have just cast it.
Yeah, Active Defiance.
It was either that or Vincent, but Vincent at least blocks something.
Embercleave, the one time.
No, it's probably going to be Shadow Spear or Totec Spear because Sephiroth and Lara Croft were homeboys. I don't know if you guys remember that episode.
Wow. I mean, Final Fantasy is like multiversal, right? So that makes sense. Lara Croft was
True.
probably running around that Kingdom Hearts game or whatever.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. All right, so Cloud is now a hasty boy. All right, so this goes to my hand. Have not played a land for the turn yet. We'll play a Marsh Flats. I'm gonna pay a life down to red
Damn.
sources, which is like the one thing I wish I had right now. Off of
You
this.
should have equipped Danitho with the Colossus Hammer.
I don't even have
Isn't it
any
like 10
mana.
mana to equip, actually? Fuck, never mind.
Yeah, pay 8.
Disregard. I thought it was 1.
No, trust me. If I could have gained more life, I would have. But yeah, that's the only reason why Colossus Hammer is good in the deck, because Cloud can free equip it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other stuff in the deck that also lets me free equip, so that's the idea that I.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 effects I think now, like enough to consistently do it.
Magnetic theft.
Yeah, Tudor
Yeah.
McTudor pants over here.
Sorry, I'm in the tank right now. I gotta figure out.
Mhm.
I think it's just lethal.
Not this for blockers.
That is true. So I guess I'm just gonna get an elegant parlor and shuffle my hair into my deck.
Perfect. That's
The way the good Lord intended. All right, surveil. I guess I'll keep that on top. Then we'll tap. For 2 colorless, you'll use one of it to play the Shadow Spear, and I'll use the other to equip it onto Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
And then I am gonna uptick to put the Aether Spark onto Sephiroth and make him a little bit bigger. And then I'll move to combat, and I'm going to put some Genova onto Cloud. I'm going to put my cells inside of Cloud. And I'm going to swing these 2 creatures at Peyton. So this is an 8-6, a 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 8, and that is it. With trample and lifelink on both.
Yeah, I'll just throw Stoneforge in front of Sephiroth and Vincent in front of Lightning.
So we'll go to first strike damage, and so you'll block 3 of it on 8. So you'll take 10. Only get gain 16, and then I can only get not enough to kill you, right? Because I can put a counter here. That would make that 11, 10. So you'd be it. So I'm gonna just go through with that damage.
Okay.
So 8, so 16 commander damage coming through. I'll gain 18. And then I'll get 18 counters on the Aether Spark. Up to 23, and I will pass there.
One tap. I'll keep draw.
Am I dead?
I don't know. I'll tap 2. I will cast and open the armory. So I will look for an equipment. I hope there's one that gets me there. There is no guarantee. I don't have any of the swords for protection, and I don't have...
Anything with trample? We got Loxodon Warhammer.
No.
Nothing unblockable.
Trample.
No Trailblazer boots. He's got many basics. Oh, it's non-basic Latmok, right?
I do have many non-basics as well.
He also has those.
I don't have a Trailblazer's boots, but...
Oh my goodness, he's playing an equipment deck and he's not even running equipment? Jesus.
I just need...
Get this man some milk.
I need to get it flying.
You're not in blue, my friend.
There's some
Right,
fine,
yeah,
like
so-
Dragoon's
You ain't
Lance.
got no winged boots.
Oh.
Seraphic Greatsword, perhaps?
Maybe.
I mean,
Oh?
Maybe it's
Dragoon's
a
the
Lance
caliber.
doesn't.
Is
this
it?
the Mind Read? Or a great sword of
I'll
Here?
get Brotherhood Regalia.
oh.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
So I will shuffle.
Oh, please draw a Buster Blade and then play that instead.
I have it in hand, but it's not helpful.
Oh my!
I'll tap
He's
1
ruining.
because it costs 1 less to cast the Brotherhood Regalia, And then
Got it.
it has equip legendary creature for 1, so I'll tap that to equip it to Cloud. He's now has Ward 2, is an assassin, and can't be blocked.
Cast the
Dead.
sword. You can cast it. You can cast it.
It can't. It costs 3.
And it's -1.
But just to cast it for nothing?
Yes.
I'm-
Yes.
I'm doing this the right way, which is holding up mana to scare Dan.
Oh, I'm dead. I've got
No, I
blocks.
know. I'll declare
have-
Cloud as an attack. I'll draw 1 card, create 2 treasure tokens just to do the triggers, and then I will do
Man.
enough damage to kill Dan.
E-slash. Pew, 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 pew. Go.
Yeah, unfortunately,
It feels so unearned. I don't deserve it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
the marsh flats in my hand is what screwed me because I had Aurelia.
Oh.
So like I could have, if I had found if I had like another way to get a red source into play, I would have had it last turn. But I was hoping to draw some form of red mana and did not get so lucky.
Damn.
But I don't even know if swinging out I would have killed you because you had blockers for everything.
Yeah. I mean, it would have made this a little more awkward because it. Well, I also had. There's the other equipment I found that potentially could have gotten me there was the ball that makes it base power 7/7 and you can't be blocked by creatures 2 or less.
Oh yeah.
Wrecking ball.
Something like that. Yeah, I think that was also an option.
ball arm.
Even if you had swung out, right? I think that just makes Cloud. Well, if you had swung out, I guess I wouldn't be worried about blocks at that point.
Yeah, you just swing in and kill me with the hammer.
No, like I said, it didn't feel earned, but I guess I did get there. But
I tried to save myself. I forgot that the sat creatures are non-token creatures. So that's why I tutored for the token making sword. Otherwise, it just would have done Buster Blade or some shit. I don't know.
You
to
played
be honest,
yourself.
it was the smartest move because you would have been able to stop Dan from ulting the Aether Spark, but you just forgot about
Everyone
it.
just kind of
Oh.
forgot that I had an Aether Spark in play.
But low key, the tokens actually would have been perfect because they had flying. I mean, I think Dan was tapped. He had attacked with Vincent anyway, so it was.
Yeah,
no, not
Vincent
Vincent was
tapped,
gone,
so-
but you didn't have any creatures after that anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But so I actually think that sword was the right move, but you just.
Everyone, tell me what I should have done in the comments. Tell me how bad of a Magic player I
Way
am.
better. Yeah, that like this just felt like really strong. Like I said, I was 1 red source away from just having Aurelia and just like double combat to kill Peyton, but yeah, the issue was like all of my I didn't have as many equipments as I thought I was gonna have. I think I just kind of like went a little light on equipments for whatever reason. But I needed to find ways to give power to Sephiroth, so like the trample plus the lifelink off of the what do you call it? The Totec spear was probably pretty good, but yeah, I think I was just a little unfortunately a little short. The tutor for the unblockable was about as good as it got.
Yeah, I mean, I top decked Open the Armory, so it wasn't like I knew I had it. It was just a.
Oh, just a
I definitely
top
did.
deck of the
Yeah, I mean,
for me.
I realize now, like looking at all the cards when I looked at the list today, there's a lot of tutoring for equipments, just because like Cloud does it, like mono white Cloud, obviously, and I was like, I goldfished it a couple times, and I realized he's basically useless because none of my equipment trigger off like do anything triggering twice. They don't even trigger, so there's really even nothing to double. So I was like, is this guy fucking useless? But then I just realized he's essentially 2 mana tutor for an equipment, which is not the worst ever. And then he's just a blocker at that point. But so yeah, Clouds. There's just a lot of tutoring for equipment with this deck, which is probably not bad. I mean, it obviously wouldn't win the game, so maybe it was the right choice. But I was like, am I just tutor? Because there's not one equipment that I get that's like, oh, this is the best ever. It's just that's how I like tutoring. I just like kind of doing like, oh, I'll just get whatever I want or what's more situational instead of doing like, let me always go grab the sort of feast and famine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the nature of toolbox decks. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
At least I got to
I was
flip
gonna
my
do
thing.
I was gonna do 1,000,000 damage if Nassim didn't have a sacrifice effect.
You're welcome.
Maybe
I
make
know.
lightning the
I
actual
was-
commander.
I'm the unsung hero. You know.
I was looking at my hand and I'm like doing the math, and I have like the perfect amount of mana to be able to go like to do everything I did plus having Vincent. It would have just it would have been disgusting.
You're welcome, chat.
In another world.
Good to
Too
know.
bad it's not this one.
One day I'll know what it's like to win on this godforsaken channel.
You won the one game.
Have I? I
Scrap
don't think
it.
I've
We're
won any
deleting
games.
it. We're deleting it right now.
Toy Maker?
Which game was it?
Did Dan not win that? No,
No,
no.
I lost that one. I don't think I've won yet.
We cahooted
Win
against
7.
Dan that
Keep it
game,
that
I
way.
remember.
Yeah.
Nassim won that
Yeah.
game because he cheated.
As he
Well,
does.
Dan, I think if you just didn't swing at me for the first combat, you would have gotten there.
If you just swung at me twice.
But then I wouldn't have had enough to kill Nassim. Right? Because I would have only done. Oh, actually, I think I would have done enough.
If you swung Sephiroth at Nassim, lightning at me, and then you flip flopped.
But Sephiroth didn't have trample, so you would just chump him.
Yeah, I know, but that's one less blocker for Nassim then.
I thought it did have trample. Maybe I'm
No,
missing
it didn't.
here.
No trample. That was why. Like, if I had trample, I would have just gone at Tyler, gone at you, and then probably gone at I would have kind of done it that way, or I would have basically done a very similar thing to what I did. But yeah, the no trample is what really hurt. I gotta find more ways to give Sephiroth trample, like if he has counters and stuff on him. So in the comments, if you know any ways to give trample that I missed with counters, please let me know.
Loxodon
Because
Warhammer.
this deck is kind of cool. I'm not playing Loxodon Warhammer.
It's base.
I'm not spending 4 mana on an equipment that doesn't even auto attach.
Well, maybe you would have won if you did.
Lifelink?
So
Damn.
I mean, I wouldn't have the mana to equip it. I basically blew my
about-
whole load trying to.
Does the
Knock the
Nazgul
two of you
Battle
out.
Mace give trample? I know it gives Annihilator 1.
Probably.
That's basically trample.
I'll have
for
to.
being
Yeah,
honest.
I'll have to make some revisions. But I did not think I was gonna like this deck as much. I actually really enjoyed this deck, but maybe it's just because it went dummy fast and I had just a cracked hand.
I'm
yeah, I don't know what
destroying
turn
this.
that was. Yeah, what turn that was, but if
Don't
only I
get
had my
used to it,
Wizard
Dan.
card.
I don't know how many times you're gonna ult the Aether Spark unchallenged.
Dude, it was so nice to just be able to ult that Aether Spark and just absolutely go crazy.
Yeah, because that definitely
You know,
put you a turn ahead. Because there's 10 mana is
yeah.
It's more than a turn.
Yeah, I mean, it was ripping the Soul Ring off the top on turn 2 was really good. Just Vincent, yeah, just the deck, the hand curved so well. But unfortunately, I was not good
impressive.
enough.
And you still lost.
Soul Ring,
Yeah,
good
That's
card.
crazy.
Usually, how it works. I'm here to burn bright. I'm not here to.
yeah.
To win.
Dan does all the coolest stuff on the channel and then dies.
You know, that's the way you build commander decks. You just do stupid, degenerate stuff and die.
I know. I tell people all the time, I'd rather do that 100 times than just win games the
Yeah.
same way.
Listen, wins are cool, but taking 6 of your opponent's permanents, making them 10/10s, and giving them Annihilator. Spoilers for the previous video. Is kind of sweet.
Much cooler, much cooler.
Hey, Cam.
I didn't even get to use my favorite hero token from the set either. I'm sad about it.
I drew my own hero token. I didn't get to use
Tune
it.
into the previous episode and you can see me use all 8 and then accidentally
asked you.
cheat and win.
No, you never
Unknowingly.
cheated. We totally knew how to. We read them all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love how
that's besides the point.
Tyler realized he lost the second the video ended, by the way. So.
Yeah, right. I was like,
It was 30 minutes after. I was like, oh shit.
hold up.
Yeah, that's what sucks
Well,
about the
walking.
two, because I play the similar commander that has the same wording, and I put I was like, oh, do I put Bolt Bend in here? Because I was like, oh, it's a 4-mana spell, but I can play it for 1. And then I kept reading it, and I was like, wait, it wouldn't trigger, so there's no point. And I
Yeah.
was like, that fucking sucks that they... I mean, it helps those cards become not so broken, but it sucks that that is the limitation they have.
Yeah. Oops.
Well,
Would you
thank
like
you
to
all.
contribute to this conversation, or are you just gonna sit there and look
No.
good?
No, I mean, I bring my looks to the table. I mean, what do you want me to say, man? I played Black Enchantress. Apparently, it's the wrong deck and wrong pod to be playing. Good, honest Magic. Not tutoring
A
every turn.
slow,
Uh,
grindy, edict-based deck.
Yep.
I
I mean,
thought
I
we
didn't
were
flip
gonna run
over
into
Sephiroth. So.
the classic like Phyrexian Arena Bitter Blossom, like Nassim's at 3 life at the end of the game and is like, I might die to these triggers that I have because every black deck can't remove the enchantments once they're on the battlefield.
True. Yeah, I think at least I triggered Sephiroth like 6 times, I think, before I died. So
I mean,
that's
it
good.
was cool that you just flipped him in like the exact turn that you played him. Like, didn't expect
Yeah.
that, but
hmm
yeah.
Yeah. The deck is kind of like built around doing that. I think if I didn't just die like a dog there, the game would have played very differently. As Tyler said,
Yeah,
different
that's
universe.
that's why I needed to absolutely blow you out because I knew you had like 7 like ways to remove my cards.
Yeah, I think this is the rare game where board wipe would not have fixed it. So there we
Nope.
go.
Board wipe too slow.
Too slow. Yep. Yeah, I had the Bloodthirsty Conqueror in hand, so I've been dying to play with
Oh.
wherever my camera is. But unfortunately, there's just no good time to do it.
I wish I could read it.
Don't worry about it, dude. It says Nassim wins the game if it resolves. It's such an oddly specific
much.
card. But
Did you guys hear George Clooney got pushed off a bridge today? He survived. He got pushed off a bridge. Psych, I'm lying.
That's the conclusion. Just put that as the.
Just end it right there.
Yeah, great Final Fantasy. We love it. I've never played a game. Just kidding, I lied. I played Final Fantasy 14 for a really long time. Don't tell everyone.
I've played
Sucks.
10 minutes of the one with Titus, and that's all I know.
Titus, that's crazy that you just said that.
I've got them all
Everyone's saying
downloaded. And I'm
Titus.
probably never gonna play them.
It's supposed to be
Dan,
Titus, you
laugh.
casual.
And do the laugh.
I played like
Do
10
the laugh.
minutes of 9.
Dan, did you not get to the laugh scene?
No, I didn't get to
Intimate
any.
laugh scene?
No, I
Big-
got like I just met Yuna. Like that's how early
my
into the
God,
game I
you
am.
did
Yeah,
not
I played like I said 10 minutes of that game and then I just like stopped. Other things
I
happened.
saw on Discord it says Peyton played Final Fantasy 9 like 10 days ago, and it was probably for like 2 hours.
And I got nowhere. It's
Yeah, it's a slow start.
I'm just confused because it's like, is it just like, it's like watching a movie. You just watch cutscenes and then they're like fight for 2 seconds and then you kill the person. Then it's like watch another 8 minutes of cutscenes.
Welcome to JRPGs. I love them.
And on that note, let's call it here
Strike a
so
pose.
Tyler can go to work.
I had to do a presentation about Torticollis.
Thank you
Adios,
for your
friends.
contribution.